Hello and welcome back to Curbstomp City and another episode of ECW Lives on TEW 2016. And we're going to start with some locker room incidents before we run the show for the ECW Revolt that follows the big event that you might have seen in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, I won't mention any spoilers just yet, and this is your chance to go back and check it out. But yeah, if you've seen it and you know what's going on, then awesome. And Kevin Nash annoyed Samoa Joe by constantly mocking his lack of push. As his employer, you now have to choose how to deal with Kevin Nash. Now, come on, Nash, man. Right, well, he's new to the company. We're going to give him a slap on the wrist. Nothing noteworthy happened, so Nash being a dick already. I should have expected it, the click and all that. Just Incredible has gotten a lot of heat with the rest of the locker room for his selfish behavior. As his employer, you now have to choose how to deal with him. We're going to give you a stern warning, Justin. And yeah, nothing to note. Tajiri brightened the mood backstage after doing several funny cartoon drawings of his colleagues. See, this is the man that we need in the company, Tajiri, lightening the mood. And then we go to Chris Hero was brought to Wrestlers Court, big deal, accused of forgetting to shake another worker's hand when entering the locker room. He now has to buy drinks for everyone after the show, so get them drinks in. And tonight we are expecting 5,034 fans for ECW Revolt. Our last attendance in the tri-state area was 9,246 people for ECW Global Glory 1. So yeah, we were expecting like 10,000, but we weren't too short of it. I suppose we could just do what WWE did with WrestleMania and just pretend that we had 11,000. But yeah, they kind of did it with 10 times more than what we've actually got. So and we're going to be running in the WAMU Theatre, you know, the classic WAMU, in Madison Square Garden. Again, I like being here just because, you know, like WWF have like exclusive rights of Madison Square Garden, and they like to keep anyone out, well, any wrestling company out of their arena. So we're going to run there just to annoy them virtually. We can imagine that in our heads. That's not going to actually have an effect in the game. But however, we like to live vicariously through TEW and add things on top. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're just going to run straight into the show tonight. So we begin the show with Steen Incredible defending their tag team champions against the former champions who get their rematch tonight, the Lucid Dreamers. And in this match, Kevin Steen actually gets the win this time. It was Credible that got the pin on Spike to win the titles, and in Lucid Dreamers rematch, I've basically just flipped it around so Steen pins Dreamer. And actually, no, he won by submission, not a pin, but anyway. And yeah, they make defense number 1 of their ECW World Tag Team Championships, and this got a 67C+, which is a bit mental. I'm pretty sure that's like our best match ever, somehow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It might, I don't know, we'll have to see. But that's quite a high score for an opening match anyway. And yeah, the match got the show off to a strong start. 51 for Steen, 64 for Credible. Spike got 47 and Dreamer got 72. So Steen was actually better than Spike in this match, which is good. And it was set to Wild Brawl to please the crowd. Kevin Steen to be the victor, Tommy Dreamer to lose, and the match to be open. So yeah. Then we go into a promo where Bryan Danielson is in the ring, and he says, "I am here tonight to demand that AJ Styles is stripped of the Junior Heavyweight Championship. I was never pinned for the title. I wasn't even in the match. I will not leave this ring until Paul Heyman gives me my championship match." But then Bryan exits the ring and grabs Heyman and is seen screaming in his face, and then he throws Heyman into the ring and pushes a microphone into his face. And Bryan says, "Tell them that I am the champ. tell them that AJ Styles is the fake champion. Then Heyman speaks with a fear on his face. But Bryan, you chose not to show up at Global Glory, and the show had to go on. Then Bryan slaps Heyman and says, tell them I am the champ. And then AJ Styles rushes to the ring to help Heyman to a huge pop. Bryan quickly exits the ring and runs up the ramp. And AJ says, you know what, Bryan? Since I am a fighting champion, unlike yourself, I'll give you a championship match tonight, if that's okay with Paul. And then Heyman nods. So that sets up the next match. And this is a D plus 50, by the way. And yeah, decent segment, I think. Paul Heyman came across well. And that sets up this match, which was supposed to be at Global Glory, and in about that had a decent wrestling but little heat. AJ Styles defeats Bryan Danielson in 11 minutes 22 by pinfall with a Styles clash. AJ Styles makes defense number 1 of his ECW World Jr Heavyweight Championship, and it's got a 67 C+. I think that's the same as what the opening match got, so yeah, that's good. And AJ Styles had an in-ring performance of 63, and so did Bryan, and this match got the crowd buzzing. No improvements to note, and this was set to steal the show. AJ Styles to be the victor, match to be open and end by pinfall. And then we go to a video hyping tonight's main event, which will be Kevin Nash versus Jeff Jarrett. And this got a 70 C+. Then, with that said, we go to an interview with Paul Heyman and Kevin Nash, and he basically is just talking about his match with Jarrett. I didn't really write anything in particular. So yeah, 70 C+ for that one. In the bout that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Sabu and Colt Cabana defeated Rhino and Punk in 12 minutes 42, when Sabu defeated CM Punk by pinfall with a triple jump moonsault. So yeah, it's Rhino facing his opponent last night, which was Sabu. Punk going against Colt last night, and now, yeah, we basically made it a tag match. And this time Sabu and Colt get the win, unlike last night. So yeah, that'll give them a bit of momentum back. But Sabu pins Punk in this one. The match got the crowd hot. Punk had 59, Rhino got 82, Colt got 42, and Sabu got 77. So Rhino was the best here. Colt Cabana was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance, which is a shame. And 71 C+ for this. So yeah, this is shaping up to be a good show. Sabu is improving in performance skills. Colt Cabana is also. Then we go to after the match. CM Punk and Rhino attack Colt Cabana and Sabu after they lost, and then they put them both through tables. Apparently CM Punk was very underwhelming. Rhino did well. Colt Cabana looked dreadful in this segment, so he's not had the best night. And Sabu looked good. No improvements. So yeah, 55 C- for that segment. And then we go to the main event. And in the bout that had fantastic heat and decent wrestling, Kevin Nash defeated Jeff Jarrett in 10 minutes by pinfall with a jackknife powerbomb. But unfortunately, Kevin Nash was off his game, and he's getting better at his gimmick though. He got a 60 in the ring, and Jarrett got a 58. And the aim of this match is regular. I didn't want to risk changing it to anything else, just in case I fucked it up. And Kevin Nash is to be the victor, to end in a decisive finish and pinfall. And yeah, that's about it. And C61 for the main event. And overall, we got a C65 for this show. I kind of feel that we should have got better than that, because we did get C+, but still, it might have been the main event. But yeah, this show increased our popularity in 20 regions. I think that's including the tri-state. Yeah, so that's a great show. So let's see how it does in comparison to the rest of our shows so far. So that Revolt has actually topped Global Glory. So yeah, that's a good show, to be fair. I kind of feel it should have been more. I think it should have been a C+, but I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, that's a great show. In terms of best matches, that tag match between Sabu, Colt, Rhino, and Punk is actually our best match ever now. And Sabu, Bryan Danielson is now second. We need to hire one more wrestler to make up the numbers, but we've got Minoru Tanaka coming in, so hopefully that goes through. But yeah, no emails really to look at, apart from maybe the TV rating, which was 0.62, which is joint best with the Revolt before Global Glory. So yeah, it seems like Global Glory has got a lot of attention on the brand. So yeah, it was really good. Happy with that. Also, someone wanted to see, I'll put the comment on the screen now, but someone wanted to see the releases of WWF. So we do story type worker leaving. So yeah, Chris Benoit, but that's because I actually made him, like, I killed him off of the game. I didn't really feel happy with having him on the game, if that makes sense. And Taka Michinoku is now unemployed, so, and he's got good popularity. Let's have a look at how much he wants. 1,300. What about a written? 5,000 per month. He's only 27 on this. Strong, very strong high flyer. Excellent performance. You know what? We're going to bring him in on. We'll bring him in on pay-per appearance for now. So we've got Minoru Tanaka coming in and Taka Michinoku. We'll give him a 6-year deal. He's a freelancer, so he's not looking to sign for any. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. We'll just go with 3 months. So it's gone from 6 years to 3 months, but oh well. But yeah, apart from that, that'll do for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button and subscribe for more TEW 2016 and general wrestling content. And until next time, peace. We need to hire one more wrestler on the roster to avoid looking amateurish. We need to hire one more active wrestler on the roster to avoid looking amateurish. We need to hire one more wrestler to make up the numbers